This first photograph that I showed you was early morning twilight. This was like 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m., okay? Now, what you're seeing here is that bluish cast right before the sun has risen, okay? So the sun has not risen yet. It's not even over the horizon yet. But there is still light coming from the sun, coming through the Earth's atmosphere, and being diffused by the Earth's atmosphere, creating the bluish hue that you see there. So the bluish hue is actually a diffused reflective light coming from the sun that's not visible yet. So what is this starting to tell you? That you can get an exposure in any amount of light. Okay, I had to tell my brother to stand really still because my shutter speed was like 1 second long. Okay, so this is what twilight looks like. All right. And then you're going to move into early morning directional. Now, look at the differences between this. These two photographs were taken about 10 minutes apart. This was the first photograph we took. We barely moved, and then you can see that now the sun has risen. You see the temperature change? We went from only reflective blue with the sun not even risen to this. Now the sun's over the horizon, and you can tell because you can actually see a little catch light in his eye. And not only that, but if you look closely, you notice that this side of the face and this side of the face are evenly lit, like it's the same brightness. But look at the shadow right here, okay? You see this shadow on the left? That's telling me that the sun's over here. You must be able to look at an image and tell where the light source is coming from. And the best way to be able to tell where the light source is coming from is look for a shadow and then reverse work that to where that light source would be. Now, I know that this is a small shadow, but I'm training your eye right now, okay? You must be able to see that this skin tone here is all evenly lit, but there's still a shadow here because the sun has just risen. Remember, we were here, all right? And if you look closely here, you'll see that this side is blue of him, and here is from the street lamps that were in the parking lot next door to us. See how it's almost orangish there? Look at the orange compared to the purple. This is the sort of thing you're going to want to go through this lesson over and over and continue to train your eye on these things, okay? Because you should be able to pick up every piece of information you need to know about where the light sources were by looking at an image. Of course, it takes practice and training, and that's what we're doing now, okay? So just that two right there is a huge example right there. I mean, that's just 10 minutes apart. So that goes to show that once you're in the twilight era, either sunrise or sunset, you must be quick because it will transition from this to this really fast, okay?